Hi, and welcome back to Get Fit with Gaston. I'm your host, Kayla Fox. And today in the studio, back with us is Yawanda Thompson. Hi, Yawanda.
Hey, Kayla.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about, living a healthy lifestyle. It can get a little expensive. You're buying a gym membership, or you're buying workout DVDs to at home, and buying healthy food can kind of get on the expensive side.
Right.
So, there's several things that can stop people from doing this,
Yeah, it's funny you mention that because this week I actually wrote an article in the Daily Affair. It's an online magazine that I write for, and it's called Exercise Excuses. That's what I call that. That's excuses, because my motto is pay me now, pay me later. So either you go ahead and pay now and buy the great food and get an exercise activity that can fit your budget, or you'll be paying the doctor and the pharmaceutical companies later. So pick your poison. So that's just an excuse, because a lot of people who tell me they don't have the money, I'll look at what they're driving, what they're wearing, their latest handbag, their newest hairstyle. If we just pull back some things that are not as important, that are superficial, you could be fit in a budget. It's easy to do.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Exactly. A jump rope doesn't cost that much money. I know that when I didn't make a lot of money, I would just go to my local high school and run the bleachers, run around the track, do calisthenics. That's how I stayed in shape until I can afford. And now with today's new contemporary workout, most people don't even want to be inside anymore. So there's a lot of things you can do. Just research it like you do everything else in life.
Yeah, especially with the warm weather, it's kind of more want to work out outside and everything.
Exactly, especially in the Carolinas, we really don't have that much excuse. I'm from Nebraska, where there is an excuse it gets frigid. But here in the Carolinas, you can really layer up and get out there and you'll be okay.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
And with the warm weather coming and summer coming up, when should someone start working on their beach bod, if they're going out this summer? When's the right time to start?
That's a great question, because summer is coming up. People are getting ready to go on cruises, things of that nature. They got family reunions, they got class reunions. What I find is that a lot of people want to wait to 2 weeks out or even 30 days. That's not enough time. If you knew last year that the class reunion is coming up, you need to have started last year. Give yourself 12 months. If you have been deconditioned over 3 years or so, even 6 months or more of being deconditioned, it's going to take you a while for your body to even recognize that you're getting off the couch.
Yeah.
So go ahead and start as early as possible, no later than 90 days if you really want to see good results that's going to stay with you. Because if you do some dramatic weight loss system, 9 times out of 10, the weight is going to come back and some. And we've all seen that before.
Yeah. I guess you really got to find the motivation, because it's easy. I know I'm guilty of this. It's easy to say, oh, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start eating better tomorrow.
Yes. So. Well, my thing is, in life, you need to find your weaknesses. That's what equates to being an adult. So you have to know that if this is my weakness, I may have to incorporate either a buddy system with somebody I can count on, or hire yours truly, a great trainer or somebody like myself. That's what we're here for. I have years of education. That's why I did it, so that I could be your life coach, your diet coach, and your fitness coach, because that's your weakness, and that's okay. I'm not good with numbers, so I go to an accountant, et cetera, et cetera. We all have to do what we have to do in life.
And that makes it a lot easier, even if, like myself, if I'm going to the gym, it's so much easier to push myself if I've got someone right there with me telling me, okay, we got to keep going, let's go.
Exactly, and your ego kicks in. You don't want to see you don't want your friend to see you being lame, right? So you're going to push a little bit harder.
Be like, oh, I can run longer than you on this.
Exactly, so it's a great
true.
system. So no exercise excuses. You only get one body, and it's so worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question. The exercise balls have really become like a huge thing. Where did that really start?
Yeah, exercise balls really have been around for years. What had happened, it started in the medical community and really with the physical therapists have found that it's good for rehabbing. And so what happened was we just segued that into the trainers society and into the gym. So what's so awesome about the exercise ball is inexpensive, it's easy to keep at your home. It's one piece of equipment that you can do a lot of things with. So you have a person who's rehabbing, they can use it. You have a person who's just starting. Let's say you're just starting and I want to work on what we call your stabilization zone. That's the first zone that I work with a new client. That's working on your inner muscle fibers. Everybody wants their stomach flat and their arms nice. This is how you do it. You work what we call proprioception, inner muscle fibers, so it's burning more calories. And even the big guys in the gym, they can use it for progression. Example, a big guy is on the bench press lifting weights.
Right.
To progress that, or another word for that, to make that harder, let's get rid of the bench and let's put him on the ball and use the ball. So now he has to balance himself on the ball. Now let's see you push those heavy weights.
Yeah.
He may have to come down, but that's okay, because now his body is going to have to recruit more inner muscle fibers or proprioception. So he's working his abs at the same time he's working his pecs. So that's better. Once again, you know, you get a bigger bang for your buck, like I talked before. So we're working out two parts at the same time.
Right.
That's the big hoo-ha. A lot of people are bringing them into the office.
Yeah.
They're sitting on them instead of their chairs.
Huh.
So the
you gotta
whole
practice
time,
good posture with
you got to
it.
practice good posture, and you're constantly contracting your abs to stay mobile. And they're also bringing them into schools for the kids. They have found that the ADD, it kind of helps with that, because they can bounce on them, so they can get out some of that crazy energy.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of great things you can do with this exercise ball.
That's awesome, and we're actually going to use that today,
We're going to use it
right?
today. I'm going to show you a full body workout. You can do it with or without weights. And you're going to be a beginner, right? So this is cool. So I'll do the modified versions for you, and then I'll show a couple progression moves with myself.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, great. Let's go. Let's do it. Hey guys, it's Wanda Thompson, and we're back, and we're going to talk about how to get a great workout with only using our exercise ball. The summer is coming, but it's still quite nippy right now outside and drizzly. So there are a few things you can do with the exercise ball inside your home. And Kayla is going to join me today.
Yes.
Kayla is a beginner, so I'm going to put her in modified positions, and I'm going to attempt to do the advanced. Don't judge me, okay? None of us is perfect. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to warm up. We already did our foam rolling, and I talked about that 2 episodes ago, where you need to foam roll. Now, so we got our muscles ready and lean. So what we're going to do now is just warm up. So Kayla, let's just get into a basic jump rope. All right, we don't have a jump rope. We're going to pretend we have a jump rope, okay? You fine with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to get into the jump rope. Nothing special. So you want to try to warm up maybe minimum 15 seconds, maximum 30 seconds, and we're going to move on. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
As soon as we start jumping, heart rate is going up already. Good job. So we are 15 seconds into it.
Okay.
So, all right, so you got to add your arms. Very important to add your arms, because we want upper and lower body warming up. Give me 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to warm up also dynamically our piriformis. So I want you to just bring your inner heel in.
Okay.
And we're going to tap. Good. That should feel good.
Yeah, that does feel
It's
good.
in your gluteus medius and your piriformis. All right. Also a little bit of our IT band. I spoke about that earlier. Very important muscles. So easy to get torn. So we want to make sure they are ready. We're sending the signal that we're about to exercise. Give me 5 more seconds. And then we're going to take it to the back.
Okay.
All right, we're taking it to the back because now we're focusing on the front of our leg, which is our quadriceps. All right, so we're warming that up, keeping your abs pulled in, blowing out through your mouth. Want to make sure your muscles are getting all the oxygen that they need. 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into the pendulum. That's the one I talked to you about.
Right.
And the third one is a double.
Okay.
Are you ready? Let's attempt it. All right, here we go. So it's 1, 2, double. I always say that. It's 1, 2, 3, double. Okay. 1, 2, 3, double. Yeah. Love this one. All right, so just add some music while you're at home. You'll get into this. You'll forget you're warming up and just add a little funk to it. And before you know, worked out the whole hip hop video, right? But that's another day. We'll do hip hop. You gonna join me for a hip hop video, Kayla?
Yeah, that sounds fun, actually.
It's a great way to get in shape. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Heart rate's up.
Yeah.
Feel it? That's all we need. You don't have to overdo it. We're nice and warm. So we're going to move on to the exercise ball. I always like to start with the bigger muscles, so that is the lower body. So let's grab your ball. Let me talk about these real quick. The balls. Really, you need to be mindful that each person needs a different ball for their height. So you see that I have one more accordingly to Kayla's height. in this one for me, I'm 6 foot. How tall are you?
Like 5'4".
5'4". And actually you can look that up online and it would tell you the equivalent of the height to match the ball. Another way you can check when you're in the gym is let's have a seat.
Okay.
What we check for real quick is my hips at the level of my knee, which hers is. If you look at mine, my hips up just a little high, but that's okay. So you want your hips at the level of your knee or just a little bit, but I wouldn't want to be that high or the ball would be too big.
Right.
Because it would be too cumbersome for you to work with this ball. Does
Yeah,
that make sense?
I've made the mistake of doing that sometimes now. See, I'm
And then
doing
you're
it
rolling
wrong.
off the ball.
Yeah.
So you're doing a different type of exercise that you didn't come to do.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a squat and an overhead, and we're gonna lift the exercise ball and just squeeze in. So let's start with these lower body muscles again. Always start with the biggest muscles. All right, so we're just gonna squat. Remember we talked about that squat? Where you sit back and then we're gonna raise the ball above our head.
Okay.
That gets the heart rate up immediately. Now, if you're at home, what you can shoot for is to do 3 sets of 15 or 3 sets of 20. For time constraints here in a 15-minute workout, we're gonna probably do 1 set of 10. 15. We do 15. All right, you ready? I'm an overachiever. Let's go. So it's squat, overhead press. You exhale when the ball comes up. That's when you blow out, Kayla. And I'll talk about that. You exhale because you want to get oxygen to your muscle. That helps you facilitate the process of building more lean muscle. Okay, so we're probably on 8 and give myself the benefit of the doubt. Here's 9, blow it out. 10, 5 more. 5, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's the squat to overhead press. What we just worked was lower body. We had to stay stable, so my abs came in to engage.
Yeah.
And then overhead press. That was a whole body workout. Now I'm gonna move on and show Kayla, you can keep your ball,
Okay.
how to do a one-legged lunge. All right? All right, so with yours, actually I need to get my ball so I can demonstrate it to her first.
Yeah.
So Kayla, what you wanna do is roll the ball out and put your heel on it.
Okay.
Once you have your heel on it, roll back to your knee is on it.
Okay.
Here comes the difficult part. Lean forward and tap the floor with that right arm.
With the right arm.
Try it again with the right arm. Come back up, roll it back, control it with the heel. Okay? So essentially we worked the left leg. The left leg was doing the one-legged squat. Abs stay tight, so we're working abs at the same time or we would fall over.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a combo workout. Let's go. So down, tap. That's 2, come up. Good.
This is a workout.
Yes, 3.
Just controlling the ball.
Exactly. 4. You want to keep breathing too. 5. 6. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. What you should be feeling is that left glute fired up.
Oh yeah.
All right, that's
on
only 1. So when we talk about proprioception again, that is balancing our body. All right, so everybody has a stronger side and a weaker side. This leg is actually my weaker side, so don't judge me, okay? All right, I'm gonna do the best that I can. Dig your heel in with your left heel. Bring it back to the knee, then go down and tap. Good, and back up. Take your time. It's really not a race. We want our form to look better. That's what we're more concerned about. Good form, not speed. So this is strength, this is endurance, and this is stabilization. So for all my people who want to go to yoga, I would start here. You using the ball as a crutch to get your body to understand how to balance itself. Then once you progress from here, now we can go to yoga where you're balancing your body all on your own. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. On fire, right? On fire. Yay, moving on. How do you feel?
Good. It feels really good.
But just that little bit has your heart rate up, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so there's another exercise. We're doing lower body first. They're called bridges. We're all about these hammies and his glutes. Summer is coming. We're gonna be in scantily clad gear. We're gonna be on the beach, so let's get it right.
Yeah.
Now. It's March, right? You need to be working out now, okay? So I'm gonna roll the mat out. And what I'm gonna do, Kayla, is I'm gonna show you first,
Okay.
and then have you do it.
No
So I'm
balls
going
on this
down.
one?
Yeah, we're gonna use the ball.
Okay.
I'm gonna use your ball.
Okay.
Okay, supine position, which I discussed means on your spine. All right. So you roll out. You're gonna dig your heels into the ball. And you can either have your arms here or here, whatever's comfortable. Abs are pulled in, so I'm also stabilizing and working my abs. Once again, I don't have to set aside their ab routine to when I'm done. You want to incorporate an ab workout during your whole workout. All right, so this is an example. So first I'm gonna lift my hip, then I'm gonna pull it in, then I'm gonna bring it out. Then I'm bringing it in, then I'm out. All right, so I'm gonna go for 7 more, trying to keep my hip as high as I can. 6, good. 5, love how I cheer myself on, good. 4, woo, 3, 2, last one, 1. So what is on fire is my gluteus maximus and my hammies and my gastrocnemius. Now I'm gonna start Kayla and see if she can do it. If not, I'll modify accordingly. Okay, Kayla?
You make it look easy.
Okay. I always do that. All right, so Kayla's gonna lay in a supine position. She's a beginner, so we're gonna see where she is. Digging your heels in, pulling your abs in, lift. That's core. See how she's floating to the side? That's okay. That's why I'm telling you that this is a multi-plane, in different planes of motion exercise.
Yeah.
Try it again. Lift, pull in. Put it back, drop. That's the modified. Now remember, I stayed up, but
Right.
this is Kayla's first time, so I'm gonna modify for her. Try it again, Kayla. High as you can lift your hip, pull it in, bring it back, drop. Her abs are nice and tight. Again, up, pull, back, and drop. And I want you to not forget to breathe. Up, exhale when you pull the heels in. Push it back and down. 4 more, Kayla. Up, high, pull, back, down again. 3. Looking good. 2. Yes. Last one. Let me readjust your bar, Kayla, because that makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Lift, pull,
Oh yeah, much better.
back, and gone.
Okay.
Good job. Bravissimo. All right, so that was our bridge. So we're coming on back up to the floor. Good job. All right, so moving on. Core. Core, core, core. Everybody wants a 6-pack. Everybody can't have the 6-pack, but everybody wants the 6-pack. It's the story of people's lives. If you want the 6-pack, 80% is, I know Kayla even know now, 80% of it is your diet. Yes, like a broken record, I sound like. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a couple movements. I'm going back to the floor in a supine position. I'm gonna do what's called the ball pass. I'm gonna do a modified version, and I'm gonna do a progress. Let me start with the progress, then I'll put Kayla in to do the modified. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm supine, and this is working upper and lower. What you're gonna do is grab your ball, pull your abs in, come up, and then bring it back down. Exhale up and down. Up and down. Up and down. I got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you know that the advance is my shoulders and my legs came up at the same time. That's a lot of ab work.
Yeah.
We're gonna modify it. Supine for Kayla. Okay, only difference with you, first let's see if you can control the ball, because sometimes the ball's too big. You don't have to bring your shoulders off. I just want you to bring your legs up in the air, pass the ball to yourself, and down. Beautiful, right? Exhale. Go. Pass it. Squeeze. Good. Exhale. Come on, Kayla. Every time your legs go up, I want you to breathe. So, what Kayla doesn't know is she's working inside, outside, side, huh?
Yeah, I
'Cause you
can
have
feel
to
that.
hold the ball in her adductors. That's her inside. Abductors is her outside thigh. So the difference in Kayla and what I did is her shoulders are not coming off the floor. That's for the modified. Give me 3 more. Exhale up. Breathing makes the difference. If you don't breathe, it will stop your workout. It's very dangerous not to breathe. Last one. Good. How you feel?
Good.
Face a little red, so I know it's
Yeah.
working. Good. That's the ball pass. Good job. All right, we're back up on the floor. All right, so another one that you can work for your abs, and we're gonna take it back to the floor, but I'm gonna switch out to the taller ball because I'm taller. And we're gonna do opposites drop. All right, so opposites drop look like this, supine position. It may look nice and easy, but it's very challenging. You wanna plug your toes on the bottom, press the ball from the front. When my right arm goes straight back, my left leg goes straight back. This is called opposites drop. It's also a thinking game.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've seen people try to do the same side. All right, so it's always good to have muscle confusion to make you think. I got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's called opposites drop. Kayla, are you ready to try it?
I'm ready.
All right. Supine position for Kayla. All right, Kayla. So legs are straight up. Press the ball behind. Good. Fingers in front. When the right leg goes down, left arm goes straight back.
Okay.
There you go. Bring it up. Good. 2, 3. Try to make your legs nice and straight going down. 4. She's doing awesome. 5. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Kayla, where did you feel that?
A lot back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel it a
And
lot back
here too.
Yeah, so you feel it in your hamstrings, so you're working multi-planes again of motion, and all the rectus abdominis, so that's all the 6-pack and the last 2 as well. Good, okay, let's move on. All right, we can also do opposites lift, and I'll show you that. It's still a core workout, and then we're gonna go into the plank.
Okay.
For a finale. So if you want to do this simultaneously with me, you can, Kayla. So you can lean back over there. You're just going to put your belly on the ball and reach out and lift your right arm and your left leg. Good, and switch. Good, core,
Oh yeah.
and switch. 3, good, keep going. 4, so we're going to exhale when we lift. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, so that's opposite reach, and it's still for the core. Like I said, at home, ultimately, you would do 3 sets of 15 or 3 sets of 20. We're condensing it for this show. How did that feel?
Good, yeah.
Let's talk, it's tough, right?
Yeah.
I make it look so easy, but it's a little tough. So we talked about before how you can use this for progression. If you're a person who's been doing your workout on a bench, let's take it to the ball. So I'm going to show Kayla how I can use this ball as a bench. All you got to do is purchase you some light weights. Here's your bench. You don't need a big clunky bench in your living room looking crazy. Have you ever seen that? You go to somebody's house and they got a bench. Come on. All right. So we're going to use the ball, and I'm going to show you how. So I have 8 pounds. Going a little light today for the show. All right, all we gotta do first is start off, and I'll do it first, Kayla, and then I'll hand the weights to you so you can try. I'm gonna roll down to my shoulder blade. This is more challenging than a bench because remember, a bench is stabilized. This is not stabilized. So guess who's stabling me, abs, right? 6-pack. All right, so I'm gonna roll down to my shoulder. Notice my glutes are dropping. Once I get here to my shoulder blades, glutes need to come up like a tabletop. Abs need to pull in. Guns are out. Load the guns, right? And then press it up. Exhale. And they're ready to fire. 2, 3. So guess what I'm working at the same time, Kayla?
arms, abs, just about everything.
Glutes too, right? Because I have to push up through my heel to keep my table going. Sometimes I'll get lazy, and as a trainer, I'll tell them, lift those glutes up. So when you finish, you've worked glutes, you've worked pectoralis major and minor, anterior, posterior deltoid, rectus abdominis, transverse, internal, external oblique, all that. 3, 2, last one. All right, we're gonna see how Kayla feels about it as a beginner so you guys can see, but you have no excuse not to do this. Kayla, let's try your ball.
All right.
Mine might be a little too tall. So first point of direction is to roll all the way out to your shoulder blades, keeping your abs nice and tight. So shoulder blades, because we want all this out in gravity. We want her to have to control this. Abs is pulled into your spine, feet are nice and straight, knees are aligned straight, hips up as high as you can comfortably. Here you go. Palms face straight up. Good, palms facing one another. Now what I want you to do, Kayla, is come down. Good, and then press it back up and turn. So you exhale on the way up, Kayla. 2, good. 3, I only want you to go as far down as when you touch my hand, go right back up. Don't let it fall down.
That is some control right there.
Yes, some control. People don't understand that you have eccentric and concentric when you're lifting weights. I want her to control her deceleration. So what am I talking about? It's not just about how much she can push up in the air. It's about, can she control it on the way down? You can actually let it flop. That way you're not building muscle. So you're controlling it, right?
Yeah.
Exhale, give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, let me up. I was just about to get those hips. 2. See how she was falling? Yeah, she was letting those hips go down. Last one. Good job, Kayla. We're sweating already.
Yes, we are.
We're sweating already. So we did upper body as well. Good. All right, moving on to the infamous plank. So if you can't do the plank on the floor, you don't want to fool with this yet. You're not ready. It's okay. So start with the floor plank. Remember we talked about forearm? That's the beginner one. Straight arm is the second. The big dogs is right here. You ready to try it?
Yeah.
All right, so let me show you. So we're going to use the ball to stabilize. So that's what we call a progression, from stable to unstable. The floor is stable. So when I'm planking on the floor, I'm stable. But to plank on a ball, guess what? Now I gotta hold the ball and I gotta hold Iwanda, right? That's a bit much.
Yeah.
So it's burning more calories. But I think we're ready. I'm gonna show you first and then you can attempt it. Have you done one on the ball before?
No.
Okay. We're gonna do it on a forearm.
Okay.
So what you do is just get the forearm on the ball, come up, and actually let me turn this way so you guys can see the posture. Forearm on the ball, kick my legs back. I don't want my glutes in the air, same principle, and I don't want my glutes hanging down because that will hurt your lower lumbar. You want to be right here, pull your abs in and hold.
Okay.
Okay? Let's try it together. You're perfect. Hold it. Push your body away from the ball a little bit more, but butt drops down. Butt drops down a little bit more. Right there. Good. Let's go. I got our time, Kayla. We still got 15 seconds. So our goal is 30. As long as 15 seconds. I'm shaking.
Yeah.
When you're shaking, that's good because that means all my muscle fibers are running to help me right now. They're like, what is she doing? This is not the couch. Where's the remote control? She's gone nuts. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, release. Woo! So you feel that in your anterior abs and in your posterior part of your core, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's the plank on the ball. So how do you feel so far about this workout with just this one piece of equipment?
I mean, I feel like we've just hit everything. Feels really
Good, good. I think we're gonna probably wrap it up with one more.
Okay.
Pull down. So what it is after we had did the bench press using the ball as our bench, we could superset it with something that's called push-up and ab pull-in. And
hard.
and I'm gonna attempt it first, and then I'm gonna have Kayla try it, all right? So, what it is, and this is where my hands are gonna go. What you wanna do first is drop your knees down in the ball and grip the ball, okay? Once you do that, then you wanna roll over and put your hands on the floor, come until your knees are centered in the ball, and then you're gonna pull the ball in for your abs, push it back out to plank, then a push-up. Abs, push-up, abs, push-up, abs, push-up, abs, push-up.
All right.
Kayla's turn. Yes. Drum roll. She can do it. All right, Kayla. Push up.
Oh.
Okay, that's okay. Abs. Push up. Good. Abs. Push up. Abs. Good. Push up. Look at her breathing. I'm impressed. Abs. Push up. 2 more, Kayla. Abs. Push up. Last one. Abs. And push up. Good job, Kayla, for your first time. It's hard just staying on the ball.
Yeah,
so
that's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part. So the very progressed movement to this is called a plank to pike. And I'll just show you the progression. Okay, we'll try it. Let's see if I don't fall off the ball. All right. And I might. If I fall off, I'll try again because I'm stubborn like that. All right, so prone position. Foot is in the ball. Bring the other foot in the ball. Pike my hips up to the ceiling, nice and tight. Come all the way to a plank to pike. Plank to pike. So what I'm working is shoulders, abs, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Pike, woo! Plank to pike. One more, plank to pike. All right. Apparatus is falling off. That's it.
All right, awesome.
That's it. So we're gonna just cool it down. You wanna cool down real quick?
Yes.
Let's just stretch out. You never wanna just stop in the mid of a workout. We wanna signal to our body that we're done. All right, so let's just fall forward. What you're gonna do is have your feet shoulder width apart, face forward, a little bit further actually. Go ahead and fold out your arms and just, I call this ragdoll. Let your head be heavy, Kayla. And we're just trying to hit those hammies. Can you take your fingertips to the floor or your palm, wherever you can get it? Your goal is to get your hand on the floor. I pretty much got my
Have
palm.
to keep working for that one.
That's okay. And release, right over left. If you notice, we're repetitious about the hamstrings. Hands to the floor. Yeah, we gotta work Kayla, because I want her gripping the floor. Release, left over right. Release. All right, we're gonna do what I call the Phelps, the Michael Phelps. He does this before he swims, he jumps into the pool. Because we worked our upper body too, so we wanna cool it down. And then come on up, and you're gonna give yourself these pretend hugs right here, real quick in motion. And then that's it.
All right, great.
How did you feel?
Good. Very
Good.
sweaty. Got
Very
my heart
sweaty.
rate going and
Yes.
everything. But I feel really good. I feel good.
All with a ball and a mat.
Yeah,
Super
very
easy.
And I didn't even have to go to the gym to do it.
Did not.
I can do it right at home.
Exactly.
All right, well, thank you again for joining us, and thank you for getting me involved. I see I've got some more work to do, but that's okay.
You did awesome, Kayla. You did great.
Thank you, and thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching GCTV Get Fit with Gaston.